Hey today I'm gonna do Empire season 3, episode 2 and 3. I didn't do 2 last week because I don't know why, but I'm gonna do 2 and 3 this week. 2, I don't have like step by step notes for the review, so I'm just gonna talk about it. Last week, okay, I don't know who the fuck Lucius think he is, but ain't nowhere in the world I will be going through the shit Boo Boo Kitty is going through with him. Like, fuck no. When she asked for a nanny and he gonna tell her all she has to do is be a mom to the baby, and I'm sitting there like, who the fuck are you to tell her what all she can be? Then yo cuckoo for cocoa pop ass mama, then she talking about I'll watch the baby. Bitch, you got somebody watching you. How you gonna watch somebody else? Oh my god. I wasn't here for that. I'm not here for the way Lucius is treating everybody with this baby. Like, I understand he on a birth certificate, but bitch, you had days. You got so many days to contest that birth certificate. Well, at least out in California you do. I ain't never had no baby in Vegas, but in California, I had so many days to change the names on the birth certificate. And when I had my baby in Texas, so these writers stupid. But I wasn't here for that. What is going on? Oh, we get introduced to Tay Diggs' character, Angelo. He's, I guess, gonna be the love interest for Cookie. And I'm like, that's not gonna work well with jealous ass Lucius. And Lucius really played his fucking jealous card episode 2. He's just a jealous person, period. Anybody that's not showing Lucius attention is a fucking problem. So yeah, his character is like this community leader, and he talks Jamal into doing this teen summit like thing with him because it was about gun violence and stuff like that in the neighborhoods and stuff. So, and he kept on referring to Jamal as a victim. And Jamal didn't want to be known as a victim. He was like, that's not who I am. That's what Frida is. And I'm sitting there like, no, nigga. She's the criminal that shot you. I'm tired of people making an excuse because, where you came from, because you're the product of your environment. No, the fuck you're not. You make your life what you want to make it. I grew up in the hood. I lived in the hood. And it does not make me pick up a gun, go gangbang, go fight, go do all kind of bullshit. No, it makes me want to be a better person and get my ass out there and do what I gotta fucking do. Like, no, this is stupid to say. Oh, this sun is getting on my nerve. But it's stupid to say, because of where she came from, is the why she shot him or make her a victim or anything. No, that don't fly. Jamal is still having pill problems. He's still popping pills. Andre still seeing fucking Rhonda. He's still crazy. Hakeem still can't see his baby. I'm like, oh my god. Because he gotta work with Nessa now. And Lucius won't, like, telling Nessa, like, you the face of Empire, so this who you want to work with, Hakeem and Exhibit little character. And she was like, she cool with that. And I'm sitting there like, Lucius, get your hands out of her, like, in her business. Shut the fuck up. But they end up doing that song that they did together, that second episode. When he did it by himself, I was like, whatever. But when she hopped on that, I thought that song was hot. What else happened? Oh, when Exhibit homeboy was looking at her and her butt or whatever, and Exhibit knocked out the homeboy, I said, Hakeem, that's gonna be you. You better stop playing with that girl. And I told y'all on episode 1, I was like, she gonna end up fucking around with Hakeem. Mark my fucking word, she's gonna end up fucking around with Hakeem. Well, yeah, like I said, Andre's still tripping, so the brothers end up meeting up like almost at the end of the episode and said that they were sorry about the noise, that they were all gonna go and help each other out. And when they were asking everybody like what they were gonna do, like as far as Jamal with the POs and Hakeem with his baby, I'm sitting there like, Andre, who gonna help you? Cause nigga, people can't help you when you see dead people, cause they can't see the dead person. So, he I'm telling you, I don't understand why they ain't got this boy committed. Fuck that. Fuck that greed and shit. When you seeing dead fucking people and you going crazy, motherfucker, it's time for you to be committed for around the clock watch. Like, fuck all that. But yeah, like I said, Lucia's jealous card came out when it came to Angelo, and Jamal played up on that card of making him jealous of Angelo. Because when he noticed that Angelo was like, to me, Angelo was not flirting with Cookie like that. It was Cookie trying to make it seem like they were flirting with each other so Lucius can get mad. And Lucius played right into that bullshit, because all of a sudden he like, call me Mr. Lion. I'm like, your jealous came all out, your cowardly lion. Like, all his jealousy came out on Angelo, and I'm sitting there like, y'all know he ain't gonna be on here long, because Lucius cannot have no other attention, male attention on Cookie, so that's not gonna happen. Becky with the good hair, that shit was funny when he said that, but Becky with the fucking good hair. But yeah, her boyfriend is back in town, and he want her to leave Empire, but she's loyal to Empire, so she says she's not leaving because they like family. And I'm like, girl, do you see what Lucius do to his family? That's all I'm saying. Like, you can't be saying because they family, because Lucius, girl, that means you are you could be a target if that's the case. What else happened? Oh, Lucius, that's why I thought the episode was boring. Every time they went back to their past and their childhood of how Lucius and Homegirl met, I was over it. Only part I was pumped up on is when he finally brought Biz Marquis to her place and was rapping. And that was the only part of the whole episode that I was pumped up on, because I'm a big Biz Marquis fan. That was like my era of music when I was younger, so I was here for that. And then at the end, oh no, they end up finding a spy cam in the teddy bear, and Boo Boo Kitty found it and showed Lucius, that the brother is spying on them or whatever. And then at the end, when they roughed up Andre, they end up roughing up Andre. I was so fucking mad, and I think that's probably why I didn't review last week, because I'm all for Black Lives Matter and stuff like that, but it's sometimes I need an escape from certain shit. And when I saw that part, it just brought so many emotions, and I was so mad, and I was so over it that I just couldn't really do a video that night. I was so mad, and I was just I'm over this shit. I'm tired of this shit keep happening. And then y'all played a week that it was happening. I was just over it. Now let me start with episode 3, because I enjoyed episode 3 a little bit better than episode 2. So Boo Boo Kitty wants to talk to Lucius, right? And then he in his office talking about his streaming numbers. He had to have 10 million streaming numbers by a certain time, or he's gonna lose $50,000 or whatever. This motherfucker was getting head in the office. He was acting like something was happening, and when that bitch got up from her knees, I said, this motherfucker. So he started going off on Boo Boo Kitty or whatever, because she wants to work, she wants a job, and he feel like all she needs to be doing is being a mom. That shit ain't cool. Empire, okay, Cookie and Lucius is at Empire, and they talking about the songs, and he's telling her what he need. He need 5 songs by artists, and he would give them a car, whoever bring a song, and all this type of shit. And he wants to release Jamal's album, but Jamal don't want to release that album because Jamal's still going through his little pill problems and his anxiety and all kind of other shit that he's going through. And then she says she's going to lunch with Angelo. She'll talk to Angelo about something. And he got jealous again. I'm like, I hate a jealous man. I hate a fucking jealous man. That shit ain't cute. Andre gets released from jail. And there's news reporters are there, and his lawyers is over there talking about don't do the Black Lives Matter shit. And I'm like, what the fuck that's supposed to mean? So he wasn't making really no comments until the people start calling him a gangster. And when they start calling him a gangster, I guess they hit something, and he just started going off. But then he saw Rhonda again, and I was like, oh, here we go with this shit again. So Jamal go to a PTSD class, and he doesn't really want to talk about anything. He just wants to sit there and listen. And the man that runs it said that's not part of the program. You're supposed to talk about things regardless of who you are and everybody know your story. It's always good to talk about it. But Jamal just played that off like, oh, I didn't mean to come here. It's a mistake, yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, no, that's exactly where you need to be. Cookie and Andre, that's Empire, and he is trying to make excuses for the cops. I was so irritated, but I understood at the same time because, a lot of people feels like, what I'm saying, that all cops are not bad. They would never be treated like this, shit like that. So he kind of ain't used to that, so he made excuses for the cops. I was just over there with Cookie and what's his name. Like, you don't have to do anything. You are born black. Once you hit a certain age, it's bound to happen that you get stopped by the cops, questioned by the cops, harassed by the cops, put in jail for some bullshit that you didn't do. I think around middle school is when the cops start, where you need to teach your boys. And now starting to be girls. But you really at middle school is when you need to start teaching your boys that they black, and it might be wrong, but it would save some lives. About police and black people. You really have to give them that talk around that time, because that's around the time that it start happening. I remember when my oldest son first got stopped by the police, and all he had was candy in his pocket coming from the stores. They made him empty his pockets, wanted to know where he was going, questioning him about everything, talking about he looked like a suspect because he had on a hoodie, he had on like a sweatsuit. And at night, walking from the store, and they wanted to question his whereabouts and all that kind of stuff. So I'm telling you, middle school is a good time to talk to your kids about this situation, so they kind of don't feel like it wouldn't happen to them. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this whole Black Lives Matter is, I'm telling you, every time I watch it on TV, I'm just over it. I'm so over it. Anyway, moving on from that, he don't want to fight fire with his fire, because his parents is like, fuck that, because Cookie is this type of bitch, you messing with my child, it's on and popping. But he don't want to fight, and he just want to handle it. So they like, okay, you about to be in a world of motherfucking trouble, dude, because it's your word against theirs. No film, no nothing, you're in trouble. So the brother dude is surveillancing every fucking body. It's they across the street from the club, and it's Romeo, Masterpiece son. I don't know his name on here, don't care, but he is a rapper on here. I guess he took Kid Cudi's place. Prayers is with Kid Cudi. I'm just gonna say that. I'll do another video about that. But yeah, he took Kid Cudi's place, and he's going to be rapping. He's performing with Tiana. Everybody is shocked that he's performing with Tiana. They didn't know he was going to be performing with her. But he was doing his song, and he was dissing Hakeem in the song. Then he ended up kissing Tiana at the end of the song. The whole time he was performing, Hakeem is pissed the hell off. But you know what I'm saying? He can't act up in there, because it's going to be a problem. But like I said, before it happened, you got the brother surveillance and everything that's going on in and out the club or whatever. So he feel like he can build another case against Lucius and he can get him like that since they couldn't get him the last fucking time. I'm like, he's so fucking dumb. You still had Jamal sweating in there and shit. I'm like, oh my god, get some help. Let me see what else. If I keep looking back, it's because my son is having a play date and I have to keep watching them. Cookie cure. Her cure for Jamal is to bring in none other than legend Mariah Carey. She plays character Kitty, and she wants Kitty to work with Jamal, and she told Jamal she is going on tour and she wants to work with him. But Jamal is like, I'm not ready for that, and he ended up making a deal with her of her doing a song with him in the studio, because he's studio ready, he's just not crowd ready. So they're gonna do a song in the studio and stream it live so they can get the 10 million views or whatever. So that was cool. Hakeem wanted to do a diss track. Oh no. Jamal ended up going to his vampire daddy and let him know about the deal that he got with Kitty. And Lucius is saying, okay, we did the album deal just for you could do this deal. And I'm like, okay. But when that nigga called him a vampire, I laughed. And then when he told Cookie that he would suck her something, I said, you nasty. You just so fucking nasty. Did you tell her you got head in your office while you keep trying to get back with Cookie? Shut the fuck up. He get out my nerves. I want him to die real slow. Like, Lucius really irks my fucking nerve. Hakeem was doing his diss track with Nessa. Well, he wanted to do with Nessa. He wanted to do it about Tiana and old boy. Talking about how he hit it first. She'll still keep calling him. Yada yada bullshit of him thinking his dick that good. But Nessa don't want to do the song. She don't want to do a song that dogs Tiana. And Exhibit character ended up yoking her the fuck up when she said she didn't want to do it, and Hakeem wasn't feeling that at all. So Hakeem goes to his damn daddy and they talking about it, and that motherfucker told him that wasn't his fight. So it's okay for dudes to be beating up girls in your studio, Lucius. I really want him to die slow. So Hakeem was telling him, because I like when Hakeem told him, like, because he was telling him he need to do stuff, he need to, do some, like, exhibit or whatever, and he was like, them are bitch tendencies. Thank you, Hakeem. Because even though you're a little boy sometimes, least that you notice putting your hands on a woman is straight bitch tendencies. I don't give a fuck who it is. Boo Boo Kitty, because he ended up getting a call to go home. So Boo Boo Kitty and his mama, they arguing and shit. His mama is fucking crazy. Oh no, before he called his mama I think is the one called him, because Boo Boo Kitty and the mama is arguing over the baby and the nanny holding the baby or some shit. And she told her, I used to have a voodoo for girls that look like you or some shit. I said, bitch, this is why you ain't around a baby. But okay. So some delivery man come and deliver Boo Boo Kitty something, and they kind of eyeing each other or whatever. So Cookie go see Angelo. She mad at him. No, he mad at her because Lucius signed a deal with the little rapper kid Zaya. Well, he trying to get Zaya to sign a deal talking about he don't need college. He can make him a star or whatever. So Angelo is pissed off about that. He's like, I'm really, really trying to do something with these kids. I don't want them to be the next rapper and hustler. And Cookie kind of got mad, but then he had to show her, like, I really want these kids to understand that they can be more than just what people in society think that that's the only thing black people can, or youth can be, is basketball players, football players, musicians or rappers or whatever, and let them know that they can, I like that. How I wish I could find a program for my kids to be in some shit like that little Black Girl Code, where, coding, because coding make a lot of fucking money. It makes a lot of money. So if I could get my daughter in a program like that, she'll be there every motherfucking day after school. Promise you would. All my kids. Because I always tell my kids that too. Like, Don't be the rapper. Be the person that's the producer, the person that's owning a record label, but not the rapper, because they always be the ones that get the bottom of the barrel when it comes to the paychecks and shit. So don't be them. Or they get these investments and they spend all their money, and when it's time to make money from the album sales, they owe the record company all the money back. So I always tell my kids to watch who you want to be and see if there's somebody in that field higher than them and be that person. Hold on, you guys. I gotta get my son off the street. Okay. It wasn't my son, it was some other people's kids. So, anyway, moving on from that. Andre go to court. Hakeem Jamal is there to support him. And he thinking it's going to be a slam dunk. Just go to court, be there 5 minutes, and it's safe. But no, these motherfucking police put extra charges on him. They put assault against a police officer, felony something else. Just all kind of shit on him. Criminal trespass and all this kind of stuff. And this dumb fucking lawyer that's supposed to be his homeboy gonna tell him he should take a plea deal. He like, fuck all that. I am not gonna take no fucking plea deal. And I'm glad he didn't. This son is working my nerves. And it's probably gonna work y'all's when y'all watching it. But I can't. I'm not gonna move my car. Hold on. I'm just gonna finish holding my thing. From this way, because that son was irritating the shit out of me. But yeah, so when his lawyer told him to take that plea deal, I was like, please don't, but he didn't. So Lucius pull up and tell his boys to get in the car. He takes them to the old neighborhood and let them know, like, you know, I sheltered y'all all your life. You guys didn't know nothing about none of this kind of stuff that could happen to you guys. You guys been driven around up in limos and stuff like that. And so he was like, you know, I know you guys don't notice that you guys are black. I said, ooh. But yeah, I understand where he was coming from. Jamal and them didn't want to hear that shit. And Jamal started going crazy, talking about let me out and all that kind of stuff. I don't want to be... something about being black, but he know he a lion, some bullshit. But I'm sitting there like, you know, a hard head make a soft ass. As much as I can't stand fucking Lucius, like, this shit didn't just start going on. So I'm quite sure y'all seen stuff on TV. Y'all was talking about Black Lives Matter last season. So for you to think that your dad's not saying nothing truthful is stupid as fuck. They get out the car. Jamal and Andre get out the car, and Hakeem like, fuck all that. Let's go to the studio. Fuck all that, because he was like, I thought you was just bipolar, you was just gay, and you was just spoiled. But no, y'all just don't know y'all black. I said, damn, that was a hard hitter for that one. But so sorry y'all can hear these crazy kids. So yeah, they end up going to the studio, and Hakeem ended up rapping this diss track for Tiana and the old boy, and I still felt like the song sucked. It's stupid. It sounded like every fucking thing else that's out here. Lucius get an emergency call from the house, and he runs to the house, and come to find out that Boo Boo Kitty now getting hit. First, Lucius was getting hit, and now Boo Boo Kitty getting hit. And she just basically let him know, just put her fucking foot down, like, nigga, I'm helping you out. I'm doing this for you, and that way neither one of us will be in jail. He like, you doing it because you always want to be a lion. And she was like, no more. Like, fuck all that. So she kind of put him in her place, and I'm telling y'all, I was so pumped up for that. I was so pumped up for her finally standing her ground on Lucius and telling him to shut the fuck up. He ended up making a 10 million streaming for the music or whatever, so that was cool. Jamal goes see Frida, and he freaks the fuck out in jail. He didn't want her to touch him. He just started tripping the fuck out, and then say she ruined him, and then blamed her and then runs his little bitch ass off. He pissed me the fuck off. Jamal goes, pops some pills, and then goes into the studio to sing with Kitty. And he was higher than a motherfucker. But that song knocked. I said, I gotta get that song. That song was really, really good with him and Mariah Carey. I was here for it. But he was high. But Zaya and Lucius was about to sign the contract, and Cookie goes in there and lets him know, don't you dare do that. Don't you dare. Your ass is going to college. And Lucius got mad, and she told him, when you finish college, then you come back. Lucius was like, you think somebody gonna wait for you? And she was like, yeah, Cookie gonna wait for you. Cookie got you. And I'm glad that she had that little boy back, and rather see him go off to college than try to make some money off of somebody. She go and tell Angelo that what she did, and he thanked her, and she was like, you're not better than me, and he was like, I don't think I'm better than you, but I do respect you, and yada yada yada. They be happy. Jamal standing there looking stuck on stupid, and come to find out, Lucius dropped something called the Black Album. He took all of Cookie's songs off the album because it was a black and white album, and just made it all his songs that he did for Jamal, and it's gonna be called the Black Album. Told you he should die slow. But I'm just like, you don't give a fuck about your son at all. So him and Cookie now gonna go to war about it. And I said, Cookie, please don't let this dude keep punking you out and fight fire with fire, like I fucking said, and give Lucius a run to his own fucking medicine. Like, you supposed to be hard and from the hood. I don't want to see no punk ass Cookie. I really, really don't. Andre and that half brother dude, come to find out that he helped the cops set up Andre. He said he didn't. He just said he helped him out. But I'm sitting there like, you's a cold motherfucker. Anything to get Lucius. You's a jealous bastard. Like, oh my God. That's all I got. That's all that happened. Shit. That's all I'm saying. And y'all tell me what y'all thought about Empire season 3, episode 2 and 3. Like I said, sorry that 2 and 3 together, but when it comes to this Black Lives Matter shit, I be all in my feelings, and I'd rather not do a review or talk about stuff when I'm all in my feelings about this Black Lives Matter, because I ain't got time for YouTube to be flagging my shit. Yeah, and I feel like, shit, I got people from all walks of life, and I don't really want to offend nobody. So, follow me on all social media sites by Thaghettoview, THA, not THE, and I'll talk to y'all in the next video. I have to do Pitch episode 2 and 3 tonight. I will be doing that. Make sure you guys check out the show, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.